Welcome to EN Rewind. Along with the Alyssa Yoquelet, I'm your host, Devin Gingerich. As you all are aware of, and I'm sure excited about, we only have one more week of school. And that means today's EN Rewind episode, it will be the last one of the school year. How do you feel about finishing high school, Alyssa?
Well, I'm kind of nervous, but very excited. I'm kind of ready to be done. This has been an exhausting school year. But I'm definitely ready to relax for a bit before college. But I'm still very thankful for my times here at East Noble, and it's really sinking in that my time here is almost done.
Yeah, it's starting to sink in for me too. I'm really thankful for everything we've done here, but this year's wrapping up really quickly. But there's still plenty of sports and activities going on in full swing.
Yes, there are. There's also a lot of teachers retiring or moving this summer. As the end of the school year nears, many arrangements are already being made for next year. East Noble High School is seeing the most dramatic changes in its arts department. Most know that after teaching and directing for 48 years, Mr. Craig Monk will be retiring after the 50th anniversary show. Chloe Hines, a graduate of Ball State who completed her student teaching with Monk, will be taking over as theater teacher and director next fall. Changes will also be seen in the East Noble Fine Arts Department, as this marks Mrs. Katie Craney's last year teaching here. Craney has played such a major part of the arts department, and even more so, the incorporation of technology in an art classroom. Originally from Bluffton, Mrs. Craney isn't too far from home here. Filling a vacancy after Mr. Richardson left our Fine Arts Department, Craney has taught at East Noble for 5 years. She loves the challenge of learning to use technology in an art classroom, and her experience at East Noble has benefited her teaching skills and knowledge of the advanced subjects that she teaches. As for her future, Mrs. Craney will be moving to Des Moines, Iowa, and plans to start a career in teaching there. The rest is still unknown and undecided, but Mrs. Craney is certainly excited for what the future holds. A huge thank you to Mrs. Craney for all of the hard work you have put in and for the effort you have given to get to know your students. It does not go unnoticed. We're all so excited to see what your future in Iowa holds, and we hope to uphold your legacy of tie-dye and hard work. We'll be back with all the latest sports after this commercial break.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, Ian. In this week's sports, we're excited to report that the girls' track team won sectionals on Tuesday night despite the cold, rain, and wind. The girls are still undefeated on the year after their 152-point winning performance. Angola placed second with 107, so it's easy to say that the East Noble girls stole the show. The team score was bolstered by many first-place finishes in individual events. Sophomore Lexi Moriarty placed first in the 200, 400, and long jump. Senior Chandler Jones took home first place in both the 100-meter and 300-meter hurdles. Junior Lainey Allen won the 100-meter dash, and senior Paige DeCamp won the shot put, PRing again to break her previous school record that she made earlier this year. Lastly but not least, the 4x4 team made up of freshmen Hannah Denning and Olympia Smolinski, and also Moriarty and Jones, finished first place. Sectionals, just like the rest of the season, was dominated by East Noble, and they look to compete at regionals at Indiana Wesleyan on Tuesday, May 24th. Good luck to them.
In golf news, the boys' regular season is coming to a close. The beginning of the season was rough for them, placing 11 out of 14 at the Bruin and Carroll invites and multiple match cancellations. They didn't let the rough start deter them from having a successful season, though. In late April, the team defeated Concordia on both varsity and junior varsity levels. The team went on to place fourth in another invite and then narrowly defeat Norwell. With a few consecutive wins under their belts, the team is going into the postseason strong and hope to carry their momentum through. Congrats, golfers, and we'll be back after this commercial.
On Wednesday, East Noble started a new tradition for the district. A majority of the senior class traveled back to their respective elementary schools, donning their caps and gowns, and walked through the halls of their schools with the current elementary school students lining the halls watching, smiling, and giving high fives. The seniors then were able to hang out at the school for a few minutes afterwards, playing on the playgrounds, taking pictures, and even some receiving handmade cards from the elementary students. This is an experience that both encourages the younger students through their schooling and also to show the seniors just how far they've come in a few short years. Here's a video of the Avila Elementary Parade.
Many of us will be there on June 5th, 2 o'clock. We'll see you come in, and we're glad you're here today. You might have little brothers or sisters. This is kind of like a parade, so I think they got a couple things planned for you.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
So,
I need to wear this in a couple weeks. So.
oh no, nothing that crazy. But the color run starts just around the corner. So come on, we'll take you down.
As long as you pay for the drive.
Is it like I can pay like $70 for this. If you pay for the fees because it's rented.
Oh God, they're fine.
It's exciting here at Avila Elementary School today that our returning students who are graduating on June 5th from East Noble High School got to come down and enjoy one last moment as an Avila student as they get ready to go out in the real world. We had a parade for them, and they showed up in their caps and gowns, and all of our students here got the opportunity to see what's going to be culminating for them in 6 or 7 years down the road. We hope to make this a tradition every single year as we work with our students to have a focus on the future and be successful.
We're really excited to start this new tradition of bringing our graduates back to the elementary school and show our students, see what they have to look forward to upon graduation. But what's really important is they're looking at these students as role models, and they see what their future can hold.
I know that I had fun seeing the kids at the elementary school at Northside. How about you, Alyssa?
I was actually at Avila Elementary and it was awesome. The younger students were lined down the halls and cheering for us, and we had the opportunity to spend some time with our old teachers.
It was a pretty great experience for everybody, and I'm happy that the district allowed us to do this. Did you hear about the results of the most recent Nightly Scroll contest?
Yes, I did. Actually, we only received one submission from Jessica Vandiver. She used 20 unique words for the most recent Nightly Scroll writing contest. Her story followed the adventure of a jellyfish in Uzbekistan. The full story can be read on the Nightly Scroll. She wins a $15 Visa gift card from Nightly Scroll. Congratulations, Jess.
Yes, congratulations, Jess. And as we mentioned earlier, this will be the last EN Rewind segment of the school year.
As we wrap up the school year, we wish everyone the best of luck on their final week of school, and we want to congratulate all of the seniors on their coming graduation. EN Rewind will be back at the beginning of the school year in August.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this spring to EN Rewind. Keep tuning in next year for all of your East Noble news. And on that note, so long, East Noble, and have a great summer.